Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing today? I know this is going to be a little bit different because I am trying out a new monitor, so I apologize if there's no noise. So just as you guys are coming in, give a shout out wherever you're at, and we'll go from there. Can you hear me all right, Jason?
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I have to fix my sound. Hold on.
Wow, it looks like I'm eating that thing. I have to fix my camera. There we go. Hello, everybody. No, I'm not eating it.
Okay, I am
Holy cow!
what I can to get this back online. So, hold on a second. Okay.
You're like super high def sound.
How's it going? Guys, I apologize. I'm trying to get my audio working correct, so just bear with me.
There we go. Let me put you onto my computer. You sound a little better.
Jason, I might have you run with it for a few minutes while I get this figured out.
You're not allowed to do that.
I can't hear you.
Well, what the hell?
I'm trying to.
There we go. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Shane can't hear me.
Text me.
Hold on, guys. Let me give him some quick technical support. Sorry for this. Hi, guys. Hello. Good evening. Bear with me. Oh, I got to kill signal because otherwise it's just going to kill me tonight. All right. What's happening, everybody? Hopefully your day was swell. Shane tried calling me, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, I'm on the phone. I'll get right back to you, blah, 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 blah. And I looked outside. It's nice and sunny. I'm like, I got plenty of time to get a hold of him. I look down at the clock and it's 6:55. I'm like, oh my God, we got to be live in 5 minutes. It just didn't make sense to me. Forgot all about the time swap and actually getting sun. Yes, Twitch is going crazy, going to YouTube. Mickey, let me know if you can hear everything okay on YouTube. Guys, if you can hear us okay, hear me okay on Twitch. Uh-oh. Proud is getting an Amber Alert. Oh, since Shane's not here, you guys want me to dive into rabbit holes, huh? Okay, awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear me okay. Shane's still having audio issues. So I'm going to bring up a couple of things. Holy cow. I'm going to bring up a couple of things from today. Hopefully I don't need Shane to share my screen. Let's see if that'll work. No, of course not. Nope. All right, I need Shane to give me permissions. For some reason, I'm locked out. So we were talking on Signal today about the White House and the snipers that were on top today. So there's been a lot of conversation that's happened between Shane, myself, some of our contacts, and other things. And come to find out, long and the short, there's 3 times that the snipers will be actually on top of the White House. One, if they decide or determine that there's a threat. 2, if the president is going outside, or if he's coming in in vehicle or from helicopter. Hold on one second. Proud. I see your comment here. And then the third is if there is dignitaries coming in. So we did not see Biden come in via helicopter. We did not see any threat. And the third, we can't see the back of the White House, so I'm not 100% sure whether or not anybody was outside. At the time we were looking, he was supposed to be giving an update on the vaccines. So I don't know why they were out. They are no longer out. I'm actually looking at the White House right now. That's why you guys keep seeing me do this, like a pink tennis match. But I don't know. Hold on. Okay. So let me go back to a couple of the comments because you guys blew that up pretty good. Ariel Mel, I can't bring your comment up, so I'm just going to read it. I can't wait until Swalwell gets kicked off Intel committee. I hope they don't get the votes to table it. If we end up with Swalwell in the Intel committee, you can be guaranteed everybody's going to know the U.S. business. It's ridiculous. The guy doesn't have a spine in him. Elizabeth, where did Shane go? Shane's having technical difficulties right now. He will be back as soon as he can. He cannot hear me. So I don't know what is going on. I would have to dial into his computer to actually give him some more technical assistance. Let me keep coming down the list. Proud, some creep stole a 1-year-old baby in Pittsburgh. Do you happen to know, Proud, was that a carjacking? Was the baby in a car? Do you know any more details on that? King Me, Shane is not missing. Shane's golden. I'm just texting with him, or I have been. He's got technical difficulties with audio. He decided to buy himself a new monitor and not try it out before he decided to go live with everybody today. Proud, some hat-wearing rear-end person was saying that FBI picked up Scott McKay today. I highly, highly doubt that. Give me a minute. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm trying to play catch up here. I'm assuming the Amber Alert that Joe Glenn and Proud have received was for that baby. I'm hoping. If you guys can let me know, I'm a little bit further up in the notes here. I mean, in the comments. Okay, Tracy, they got the baby and she is safe. That's awesome news. Shane, can you hear me? We can't hear you. Turn your mic on. Scott McKay was with Mike Adams. Scott was just on. Wings, you have told him. Look, no. Okay, awesome news. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. All right, so let's talk real quick about the snipers that were up on the White House. They were actually right here today. And then there was a guy that was running back and forth up in this general vicinity. So, Shane, I don't know. Can you hear me? Just shake your head yes or no. Okay. So now you got to figure out your mic. Nope. 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 Go to your settings, choose your mic, make it live. Your speakers need to be for your speakers need to be for the new monitor. The mic needs to be for the one that you're using right now. So, long story short here, guys, we're still undetermined why those snipers were up here. I did do some other research, and I told you guys already that the situations where they normally come out. Now, some stuff that's going on. Where the heck did he just go? Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not yet. Funny story about a squirrel. I got a good one. I'll have to tell you guys at a later point, but give me a minute. So Biden says Vladimir Putin is a killer who is devoid of a human soul. This, I'm not kidding you, has triggered Putin something fierce. They are, Putin and Biden are going, they're going at it in the media. It wouldn't be much of a pay-per-view. I'm trying to find, I had the response up. I don't know where it went. Give me a second. Hang on. I'll be right with you. Where did it go?
Can you hear me now?
Maybe. Yes, Putin wants Biden to debate, and Biden can't handle it. Biden would fold very quickly. What my fear here is that Biden is going to tick Putin off to the point where it's going to become really, really nasty really quick. And if things keep going the way they're going in North Korea with the anti-Biden stuff, because they will not talk to Biden in any way, shape, or form. They will not return his calls. They've been trying to get a hold of him since he basically became president. And they won't return his calls. And if Biden doesn't zip his trap, we're looking at a North Korea, Russia backed issue, I think. Peaches, I think Putin wants to be part of the movie. I think he knows what's going on, and Trump is playing along. I've had a couple of conversations with some people about that, and this could be an instigation point for Putin. Release information on Biden. Down a rabbit hole I go.
Oh, you know what they say about rabbit holes. You can go down them, but it's very hard to get back out.
I'm a little fat to fit down them, though.
Well, keep going down the rabbit holes, you get pretty skinny pretty quick.
So,
yeah, guys, my mic is working a lot better now. I had to change a few settings on the computer, so I apologize for everybody thinking that I was just off my rocker.
So I'm going to bring up real quick. Planes, we'll chat about a couple of things. Nothing real super major today. Currently, we've got 106 in the air. Nothing major as far as attack or anything like that. Nothing down here where we're thinking that Trump may be. The numbers are very low, so I'm not too concerned about a whole lot of anything as far as what we're seeing right now. We did get some new TFRs today. A lot of security, new VIP for Thurmont, Maryland. I do not know if that's for Biden or if that's for his wife, but I figured I'd let you guys know. But that's really about it as far as that goes.
Those VIPs are for his wife.
Okay. So there you go. Oh, I'm sure we'll see another one come up for this weekend for him to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, guys, I'm popping in and out, trying to make sure everything's running smooth too on my end, because it's been one heck of a day. And thanks for throwing out the joke about, or what you said about me buying a new monitor and not testing it out first.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They don't call me the bus driver for nothing.
So you know the funny part is I used the monitor this morning, but there's no sound anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? Sounds working. Should work just fine. I mean, I turn it on and it works just fine. Well, you get in the middle of a show or you get started on a show and no sound. And boy, yeah, that makes for an embarrassing time.
Well, then be glad that you've got a backup here.
Yeah, because I mean, I would have never known if you wouldn't have pointed it out. I would have never, ever known that I was like couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Except for my own voice.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that problem was going on this morning because I wasn't here for you to hear anything.
Yeah. It was going on this morning because I noticed I didn't have the chirping of the countdown, so
yeah.
They like picking your brain, I guess.
Well, there's not much left after today.
Well, yeah.
Guys, I haven't been 100% here. Very long story short, my son had a brush with COVID. My oldest son had a brush with COVID with some of his friends. This particular son happened to have had cancer 3 years ago and lost a third of his lung. So we're very, very protective of him because of that reason. And so with that going on, I've been all over the board on the phones with the doctors and on the phones with the school and everything else. So we got the all clear finally about 3 hours ago today. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that if I haven't really been here a whole lot, that's why. So things are going better. I'm going better. Hopefully, Shane, things are going good at Shane's house. And I know Shane's been buried. But he's even munching on dinner. Look at him go.
That's why I've been popping in and out, is because I literally. Okay, guys. So this has been the story of my day, just so everybody knows. So I wake up this morning about 10 minutes before I do my AM broadcast,
which is rare.
Which is rare. That means I'm actually getting some sleep. So I wake up, come down, do the AM broadcast, and then set a toilet for my wife. Head to another town almost 60 miles away. Do a whole bunch of work there. Get done. Fly back home. And work my tail end off as quickly as possible to complete my bathroom by tonight so my kids can take a shower or take a bath. So, and my wife, about 6:30, she's like, "Oh, I forgot supper." So I apologize. I have my food here, so I'll pop in and out as we take questions and all that, just so people are aware that no, the FBI didn't take me. I'm still here.
So, that video that we had yesterday with Biden and the hand and the mic and everything else. I know, Shane, I don't remember who it was that you said found the tree things.
Yep.
Do you remember who that was?
I don't remember who it was, but anyways.
We found some trees that were blurred out. That should have never been blurred out. And then on top of that, I was doing some analysis whenever I had my kids in here, and my kids pointed out something pretty interesting. And I'm going to see if I can bring it up. I don't have video, I don't think, but I do have the pictures that I can talk to you guys about. Give me a second. Let me get.
Apparently Biden's quite busy. So this actually just came in. White House shuts down Putin's debate challenge, saying Biden is quite busy. And that came from the New York Post.
Busy letting in illegal aliens.
I'm just curious. Is he quite busy with destroying American jobs? Is he quite busy with destroying American sovereignty? Taking his naps? Gaffing away his life?
Did you see that? I know I'm going to get the auto manufacturer wrong. I want to say it's GM is moving a $900 million project to Mexico.
I'm pulling that up right now.
So that is a huge, huge loss. Ford, thank you. Huge loss of jobs in the U.S.
I mean, it's guys. I mean, when I'm talking to people, I ask people, are you better off today? Are you better off today versus 75 days ago? 9 times out of 10, people say no.
Right.
So
if you let me share my screen, I'll let you know what my boys pointed out. So I have the video up of Biden. If you look right here, notice this row of bushes right here and this sidewalk. Okay. We go into Google Earth. That's actually right here. Okay. This tree does show up. Guys, I could be wrong on this. Okay. But I'm almost positive this is that guardhouse right here. That's actually showing. If you watch, give me a second because I got something else to show you guys too that's ridiculous. This guardhouse that's right here would not be able to be seen from the sky at all. So if you look, this whole tree blocks what that guardhouse is, but I'm almost positive it's right there. So just another odd fact. Now, this video, I hope you guys can hear it. Listen to the background noise. You guys hear the helicopter? You guys hear the helicopter at all?
you have to so unshare it, and then when you share a screen, there's a check mark at the bottom that says share audio.
Okay.
Not at the moment.
Now you guys should be able to hear the helicopter in the background, right?
Allies or neighbors first? Who will be the first country to get U.S. vaccine? I've been talking with several countries already. Well, I'll let you know that very shortly.
Oh, is this?
Travel to the southern border, sir?
Oh no, it's not the one. All right. So if you actually watch the video where he goes and walks to the helicopter, the blades aren't even spinning at all, but you can hear it in the background. Makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't know where the other video is, and I'm sorry, guys, I don't have it up. Right. Completely fake. So, Shane, you got anything tonight, or is this the Jason show? Because I know you're cooking food.
Okay. Yeah, I just finished my food.
All right. Look at you.
Last couple bites.
That is correct. That's the picture as he's walking up with the square on his leg. See if I can find it here. I found another good one today too. It doesn't have it. Of it in slow motion. And let's see if I can hang on. Well, let me see if I can find the slow motion one.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Yeah, no, it's guys, I apologize. I've been kind of letting Jason run the show today. Maybe Jason's gonna want to eventually do his own show. I better be careful.
Absolutely not.
I'm just giving you crap.
No way. No way, no how.
So how's everybody doing tonight? I know I was catching you guys as you were coming in originally, but yeah, I was definitely not in a position where I should have been going live, but hey, we made do. It's a good thing that I have Jason as a backup, and I know everybody likes to pick his brain, but he has a lot more brains in his head than I do. I'm just a plumber. So yeah, there was something I posted, and I'm going back to, or maybe you covered it. So did you cover the half staff flag?
No, you know what? I forgot all about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull that up here in just a second, guys.
While you're doing that, let me show this slow motion video. It's ridiculous.
Okay, do you have it on the screen?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let me go full screen with it so everybody who's okay. Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh. This dual monitor thing is killing me. So if you watch this, let me fast forward it a little bit. If you look right there, right where that just was, that last step, watch his foot. It would have actually tripped him. But bring this in where the mic issue is. You'll see it here in just a second.
Not at the moment. Have you decided when you're able? Do you have any plans to travel to the southern border, sir? Not at the moment.
So I don't like rehashing things for multiple days, but there's so much more as we're looking that is just insane. That it's just so wrong on this video. So go ahead, Shane. Let me stop sharing here.
Oh, I could share over top of you. Okay. As a mark of respect for the victims and the senseless acts of violence perpetrated March 16th, 2021 in the Atlanta metropolitan area by the authority vested in me as the President of the United States, by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, I order that the flags of the United States be flown at half-staff at the White House and upon all public buildings and grounds, at all military posts and naval stations, and all naval vessels of the federal government in the District of Columbia and throughout the United States and its territories and possessions until sunset, March 22nd, 2021. So it's because of the violence in regard to the Atlanta shooting that happened.
Right. So as I was bringing up, Shane and I were on the phone, and my boys were in here driving me nuts, and I could not find the flag over the White House today for the life of me. And so, long story short, we ended up getting the flag finally found, and noticed it was at half mast, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why. Well, I actually have the live view up right now. Shane, if you want to let me share again.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
So if you notice, it's at half mast here. I couldn't find it for the life of me, and I'm going, Shane, what's going on? What's going on? Shane, I can't find it. And I'm starting to like get full panic mode. So anyway, that's why we brought that up, is because we couldn't locate the flag today. Also, notice the fountain's not running today. On top of that, right here, there's a cherry tree. Those blooms are white. All the pictures we've seen were pink. So just another thing that we've noticed, it just doesn't match. So
no green lights. No,
Yeah.
it's not St. Patrick's Day anymore. Ariel Mill, there was never a chance that Swalwell was gonna get kicked off the Intelligence Committee. Swallowswell does really, really well getting out of trouble, but I think it has to do with the D behind his name.
Forgive me if I butcher whatever your screen name is.
Wolf.
LV0916. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it or make a name out of it. What we've been seeing lately, and a lot of the things with Biden, is the backgrounds to the pictures and videos aren't matching what's really in the location of the picture. Meaning, if we've got a picture of Biden, okay, and what's in the background of that is, let's just say, a car, right? Or now a car wouldn't matter. A brick wall, right? And that brick wall was painted white. Well, if you go and you look at other pictures of the exact same area, that brick wall might be brown. Or instead of being brick, it's wood. So what we're looking for here is the discrepancies between what we're seeing come from media, from the White House, from wherever, to what is already proven and out there. Does that make sense, hopefully? Correct. Superimpose, CGI, screen, whatever you want to call it, just not matching.
Yeah, Jason, I know you don't really care about this, but I have Twitch stream up here right next to on the other monitor. Is it very hard to do the rotoscope? No, it's you can do it walking live. It's done all the time. How do you think Hollywood makes her movies?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I was just watching so when we were talking earlier, we were talking about the followers on between the Twitch and the YouTube. I just happened to look up and I noticed that we only have one left before we hit 200. And that's yeah. Castle Rock is a studio. Basically, that's all it is. It's a studio that the U.S. government's used multiple times. So, yeah, they're Castle Rock Studios. They do carry a government contract, and some people think it's just quinky-dink that they have one that is not on the books, and they claim it's not affiliated with one in LA, and then you have a Castle Rock Studios type thing going on down in
Atlanta,
over in Georgia. So,
and then there's an internal one. There's actually two more internal ones. One that's in Arkansas, and then the other one that you were talking about, Shane, in Baltimore or something like that. There's two more internal complete matching White Houses sets.
Yeah, and that does, I mean, it doesn't surprise me when you really start to look at everything that's going on. I mean, when you look at the doors inside the Oval Office, and most pictures from the Obama administration, you see that it's on the left hand side or on the right hand side, and then right in the middle of the Biden, or right as the start of the Biden administration, all of a sudden on that exact same secure door, it suddenly switched to the other side. There's too much stuff that would have to happen before it would happen, or before it would get changed.
There are so. If I butcher your name, guys, I'm going to make this blanket statement. I'll make it every day before I start talking on the show. If I butcher your name, I am sorry right up front. Savaria. I don't know if I said it right or not, but yes, there are 2 more internal house sets that are, one's in Baltimore and one is in Little Rock, Arkansas, that are actually set up for filming, for true camera work.
Is Trump still president? I'll let you answer this one.
All right. Trump is commander of the military and commander of the checkbook right now. The president who was inaugurated, Biden. However, a lot of people that I've been speaking to and a lot of people that have power have been telling me that we're running a dual government right now.
That's an understatement. Okay, firing squad said question mark fumigation at the White House. What's I guess I'm lost here.
I don't know what that is either.
Are you asking what the how long it's going to take before we rid the pest out of the White House?
That could be. Kat, it's very difficult to watch MSM, so mainstream media. But the most important thing you said in your statement, is, I seriously can't even watch TV. I can't forget the things I've learned. Watching a movie and then see something in the movie and the movie is ruined for me. Here's the big thing. When you watch TV, now your eyes are starting to become more and more open to these intricacies, these small things that we're pointing out. And you can then, for yourself, say, holy cow, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Why this? Why that? Blah, 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 blah. That's a whole, I'm going to be part of the rabbit hole for just a second. Part of what the things that we're pulling out and showing you, part of the things that you guys are showing us are all people who are watching and learning and being able to find and identify these things and bring them out for other people to see. So the more that we get these messages out, the more we get these communications out, family, friends, whoever, the better off we're all going to be. I'm not going down the rabbit hole of saying,
sound like me.
Yeah. I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole of, we're going to be, have an EMS go off or that. What I'm saying is the more things that you're able to locate and come up with, not only from Shane and I, but from other people on our signal group, and point these things out to friends and family, the more people are going to start questioning what's really happening.
Guys. So, fumigation stuff. So everybody's asking about, or people were asking me where I'm getting that information from in regards to that court thing for Wisconsin. All 25 pages right here. I have a file of all of these, and they're hard copy files. There's that one. There's that one. And yeah, there's a bunch of them. But how do we know it's not a false flag? If it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
That's part of it. But the other part of it is as you're analyzing things and as you're watching things and as you're putting 2 and 2 together and you're coming up with 4, you need to also look at the bigger picture. What does that 4 equal with the bigger picture? I'm not asking you to do math, okay? Most of us have been out of high school long enough to know that we're not going to take algebra and use it into this. But what I am saying is when you find those equations and you start piecing together a bigger picture, the more awake you are, the more intelligent you are, the more astute you are, the more attentive you are to everything that's going on. Hopefully that makes sense.
And for everybody that's waiting on the EBS, I know somebody called me today. So when's the EBS going to go off? Guys, let me be very crystal clear. I don't believe it will go off. And here's why. If something was to happen and you were to sound the emergency broadcasting system, and you were to send that off or set it off, right? Automatically push to every single phone in America, every TV in America, everything, all at once. Instead of having a trickle down, you would overwhelm people and you would scare people out of their minds.
So let me add to that exact point. Right now we have 50-ish people watching us. Right? So as we're having these conversations, these 50 people are 1/10 of a percent, 100th of a percent of the nation. Right?
Not even 1/1000th of the nation.
Okay, so 1/1000th, let's just call it 1/1000th of the nation. But as Winks, Firing Squad, Mickey, Savaria, Cat, and I'm just going down the names that are in the chat, just so you guys know I'm not trying to call out everybody, right? But as you guys learn this, you then communicate, you then show the resources, you then show the things that we're presenting to you guys, and you get, let's say you bring 5 people or you start talking to 5 people and you get one who's starting to learn, starting to understand. And then that one person takes and gets 5 to 5 more, and they get 1 or 2 people. What will eventually happen is it's just going to snowball.
And guys, so when people ask about, or the human nature is anything that's unknown,
it's going to scare you.
They get people get scared about it. And King Me, I see that it might wake them up. Yeah, but it's not a. See, there's a difference between waking them up slowly and just shocking the crap out of them until they wake up. Sometimes, if you shock the crap out of people that much, you'll kill them. So, yeah, for me, I just, guys, sitting around waiting for the EBS to go off isn't going to do us any good, because waiting for that to happen is like waiting for paint to dry on the wall.
Right.
Sitting there and waiting for the paint to dry. Eventually it might dry, but it's going to be a while.
A pot of water to boil.
Yep. Watch
Right.
pot don't boil.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, guys, it's if we can get half the nation thinking along these same lines, and I'm not talking the letter that's in the alphabet that everybody originally started learning a lot of this stuff from and hearing a lot of this stuff from. What I'm talking about is using the resource pages that Shane and I have given to you guys, using the information that we're all putting together. Okay. And analyzing things, it's going to change the way that people participate, people do things. Okay. We're not going to be able to see Biden green screened in without a helicopter flying in the background. Okay. It's going to end up changing the way everybody does things. And Kat, you're right. Some may want to stay asleep. I've got my mother. My mother is one. Okay. She is absolutely horrible with it. I brought up the fact to her that Biden has signed 73 EOs. Okay. And that the National Registry only has 23 of the 73. She threw a fit. Oh, I'm going to go call this person and I'm going to email this and that. And then whenever she found out I was being honest and real, she was so upset. So upset. When I showed her the list, which is 80, 90 items long on the positive things that Trump has done for the country in his 4 years, she wanted to cry because she's always been orange man bad. Always.
King, I seen your comment. And guys, I'm a little chilled right now. So I apologize if I look like I'm hunched over. I'm trying to keep myself warm. King, I seen your comment. There is a group of intelligence officers, yes, that I was a part of that actually started that up originally. So, but yeah, that's as far as I'm going to go on that one. These old folks are hard to bend. You know what? Some of us young folks are hard to bend too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you look at me, and I'm young and stubborn, and I don't really care about what anybody else says. I'm just going to do what I think, do what I do. Where's my sweatshirt? The last time I checked, it was hanging on a deal upstairs. So,
where's my T-shirt? My schmedium.
You get moon size one? Yeah, I have to get that sent out. So,
guys, there's only so many factual things that people who want to stay asleep can argue about. Okay. When they find the factual things, it will eventually wake them. It's gotten to a point where my mom won't even let me talk to her about politics at all. As soon as I mention something even close to politics, she gets all upset and walks out of the room.
Oh, my parents I was talking politics to my dad because my dad and my mom are about the only people I can actually talk politics outside of what I talk here. But it was kind of funny because my mom was telling me she was on speakerphone with my dad talking to me, and they're like, "So what's going on in the Trump world?" And I just laughed and I said, well, Dad, let's just say I think people are dying to have him back. And he's like, quite literally, they're dying to have him back. Picture of wives' designs and signals so we can order some. Yes, I should do that. Yeah. So, guys, I love talking with my parents, and I love talking to people who will actually discuss with me. So, yeah, I'm glad you like your sweatshirt, Cat. What do you think is going to happen when Robert Steele releases the pedo videos? I think some heads are going to roll.
Oh, there's no doubt heads are going to roll. The question is whether or not those who want to stay asleep are going to believe them. That's the big thing is whether or not the people who want to stay awake and not believe that Oprah Winfrey is a part of it. That, you know, major entertainment names are a part of it.
Yeah. The sad part is people there's a lot of sheeple out there that don't want to be even tied to it. Yeah, but they don't really care about the rest of it. And it's kind of sad to say, but unfortunately that's kind of the way it is.
Right. Nurse Noodle had a question. How about Dan Scavino Telegram picture posts? Just curious about what you think. So I was talking to a buddy of mine I've known since probably 4th grade. And this is God's honest truth. He's the one who introduced me to the letter and the whole theories and everything else. The drops, all that. All right. He's the one who introduced me to it. I was talking to him and he goes, I don't think that's Dan Scavino's Telegram account. I said, are you sure? I said, man, there's awful good stuff there. Some really great pictures, blah, blah, blah. He goes, answer me this question. He goes, how many people actually repost his comments? How many people actually get involved with his comments? How many people actually say, hey, this is Dan Scavino's account, go follow it? And I haven't been able to answer it yet. I love what he's posting, and it seems to be getting more and more progressively aggressive. And then if you go and you look at his Facebook and his Instagram, it's nowhere near the same. So you know if it is his account, that he's picking and choosing where to be aggressive at. So I don't know whether or not it's truly his account, which makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I always tell people be careful about where you get your information from. Yeah, there's a lot of Dan Scavino accounts, and Dan Scavino himself has actually posted and talked about his account or his name being used on Telegram, but nobody really knows if it's actually him. So, yeah, I think I've read that somewhere too, that Dan Scavino is only on Twitter. But if I know he had gotten banned for 7 days, I think, on Twitter.
Yeah, he definitely watches what he posts. He's not very aggressive on the mainstream social media accounts.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Kat, I agree with you. I don't trust a lot of Telegram, but, and I'm going to put this but in there, mainstream or Telegram has a lot of things that if you're able to take the time to decipher, You can find some really good stuff on there.
So I actually just I got a notification that Putin had responded to Joe Biden, and the feud is heating up.
Already?
Oh yeah, and here was Putin's like, the only reason that he's doing this is he is weak. He will not debate me. Biden's response: the price he is going to pay, well, you'll see shortly.
Biden said that?
Biden said that.
Wow. Don't challenge the man with the button in the Soviet Union.
Yeah, you have one guy that don't have a button. they removed that button from him. And then you have another individual who doesn't have that control. He don't have a control mechanism to stop him from doing something. And they have missile technology that the US does not have.
Right.
So he you know, I was talking to somebody that it works inside the National Intelligence Office, and I asked him, I said, what are the chances of us going to war? And he said, right now our prospect is 99% chance that we will be going to war.
We are gonna go to war. So here's what I see happening. Okay. We're gonna pick a fight with Syria. We're gonna pick a fight with Iran. Right? I think that's gonna happen no matter what. All right. When we do that, Russia's gonna step in on the backside. I don't believe Russia will ever bring this to the U.S. country as a whole. And if they ever lob something over here, they're purposely going to do it into a farmland just to show they can do it. I hope Putin and Trump have created enough of a relationship that the relationship will be able to eliminate one after main areas.
Hey guys, when I say what I say about going to war, I'm talking in other lands. I'm not talking here on our own soil. I mean, even Russia has never even attempted to invade into the U.S. So I don't believe it's going to happen. As far as people saying, be careful what you say, guys, I'm not trying to fearmonger. What I'm trying to make people understand is we have a reckless and careless leader who is sitting there. Oh, the wind's blowing me this way this time. So, guys, we're all peace and safety. Our borders are secure. There's nothing here. There's nothing to see here. We will be going to war in Syria on this day. Guys, Joe Biden is blowing in the wind. There is absolutely nothing that isn't tested with the wind test.
But see, here's something and the same guy that I was talking to came to an agreement. I'm wondering if Putin has dirt on Biden that if Biden doesn't shut his yap, he's going to throw out there. and get them into some deep.
Okay, so just a little bit of information that you're not going to hear too many other places. You might hear a little bit here and there, and you heard a little bit through the Mueller report and some of those other reports. So here's something funny that a lot of people don't know. The Kremlin actually keeps files on everybody who comes over to Moscow. And depending on how long you stay, you'll have anywhere from the smallest is about yay big. So I mean, not very much.
Couple pages.
To having a folder 3 to 5 inches thick on you. And when you arrive in Moscow, this is you get welcomed by your cab driver. Oh, yeah. Guys, you don't order cab drivers over there either. They just show up for you. They know you're coming in and they're holding signs and how you doing, and you're staying at this motel, you made reservations over here. They already know where you're at. So that you get taken to your motel, and then they're like, is there anything else that we could provide for you? Some alcohol, some women, men, depending on your preference, and they already know everything there is to know about you. So pretty soon you're taken care of. Your needs are taken care of. Your food, your motel, everything, and you get into the motel room and you run a white noise machine, and pretty soon you get a knock at the door, and so you go and answer the door, and there's somebody in a uniform. Sir, I think your telephone's not working properly. We'll get that switched out for you. Well, I haven't used my telephone. How would you know? And then what they do is they actually go and change out the telephone and confiscate the white noise machine, because there's a bug in there. They bug everything. They have video cameras everywhere, and you're not gonna see what the video cameras are or where they're at. Guys, that is one of the most secure countries in the world. They are one of the most secure, but they also have one of the best spy agencies in the world too. So if there's somebody that's going to have dirt on Joe Biden, it's Russia. So he's a scumbag, not hard to get stuff on him. No, but I'm talking secrets that most people would never
imagine.
Yeah. Kind of like the U.S. Are you talking about the Russian intelligence? Because the Russian intelligence they have an even bigger dragnet inside their own country than outside. See, the FSB, which is a former KGB turned into the FSB, and the GRU, and they split. One deals with domestic, one deals with foreign. So Ukraine, is Russia still in it? They took more territory just the other day. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there in regards to foreign troops inside of Ukraine. And you hear anything coming from Biden? No, you're not going to. I'm still trying to figure out what this is supposed to be. Oh, weather's great in the spring. I wouldn't know. Not everybody's a troll, but possibly. Time, you look like you're about ready to follow.
No, I'm just reading through all the notes and letting you talk.
No, just send Biden to Putin in the story. It would. I think it would be an epic debate. But the thing is Biden won't do it because he can't last longer than about 3 minutes against him. That's the sad
You're
part.
knucking futz. You
What?
think that's going to be an epic debate?
Oh, it'd just be a slaughterfest.
Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be something worth UFC pay-per-view.
I don't think I could pay. I don't think I'd pay $75 to watch something that's.
Just to see him be embarrassed as bad as he does, yeah. Or bad as he would.
I'm no expert, so bear with me. But isn't a lot of crap we hear about Russia not Putin's doing, guys? Putin is not a saint in any stretch of the imagination.
That I'll agree with.
Is he a very effective ruler? He knows how to get shit done. And I excuse the French, but I think a lot of people
Peaches?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I don't. Putin's not a saint, that's for sure, and he's done some pretty horrid things. But I think it would be a one-way street for Biden. He'd be right off the edge of a cliff quick.
Listen, I don't think he's welcome in very many countries right now.
Biden.
No.
So Biden actually called the Queen of England, and the Queen schedule. So, from what I'm hearing, and this is somebody who actually deals with the White House communications, so it's actually quite entertaining because they have to do the redirect calls and all that. But it sounded like they were trying to get a meeting with the royal family, and the royal family at first are like, yeah, we have room. They put Joe Biden on the phone, and all of a sudden the whole Queen's schedule just booked up, just out of thin air. And it was something crazy, to like 3 years worth of meetings all scheduled out, and no, sorry, we're too busy. Yeah. That was actually a funny one. He's more popular in Ireland than in the U.S.
So let's switch gears just a bit.
Okay.
Kind of get off of Biden for a minute. And Snave says, I want to have my president back that honestly cares about the U.S. So I'm going to throw a question out. Do you guys think there's enough people who are already sick of the Democrats, take your opinions out, that will vote in the MAGA movement people that Trump's pushing to the House and to the Senate in 2 years from now? Let's not talk about Kamala. Let's not talk about Biden. Let's not talk about anything else. My question is do you guys think currently there's enough people to outvote the Democrats and get the MAGA movement people in? I don't mean to be a naysayer. I don't know that there will be. If more people like the 50 of us, I'm counting us as a whole, aren't out doing our thing.
How do you have faith it will happen if they can destroy a president, let alone the House?
I'm not. I'm not. But that's what I'm asking. Is do you guys think that we can get enough people to go around that?
And guys, I am hearing a lot of old school Democrats in Congress. A lot of old school Democrats in Congress. I'm not talking about your Nancy Pelosi, the scatterbrained alcoholic. I'm talking about just straight old school. They're really getting to the point where they're done with the AOC wing.
Pelosi Daddy's statement.
That one?
That's it right there. That's where I think we've got the problem.
Okay. Here's some guys. I'm kind of really. I've been hammering this for the last. Well, this morning I hammered it, but let's just get crystal clear. Each and every single one of us, as a citizen, as a member of society, has a responsibility to reach out to our representatives at the state and local level. Each and every single one of us. You guys want these Dominion voting machines gone out of your states? Talk to your neighbors. Talk to them about the Supreme Court case or Supreme Court opinion in Wisconsin. Talk about what's going on in Arizona. Talk about the stuff that's going on in Michigan. Talk about the stuff that's going on in New Hampshire, Vermont. How about the stuff going on in Fulton County, Georgia, or over in Florida? Or how about even North Carolina, Virginia? All of these states there's things that are going on that are actually fixing the election process, so we don't have a repeat of this last one. Each and every single one of you guys bears responsibility to reach out. People, guys, I am one of the people that is advocating for actual free and fair elections. We want free and fair elections across all the board. But if we are not doing our part, then how can we get change to happen? If we're not doing our part and we're just allowing people to make those decisions and go along with it without doing anything to stop it, or without talking to our friends and our neighbors and our family and all that, if we're not talking to them, where the heck can we go? Who the heck can we blame? Can we blame ourselves, or do we place the blame on other people? We each have responsibility. So conversation has been phased out of lives. Guess what? I am a young guy. I am a young person. I am 30 years old. I'm autistic. I don't interact very well in the social setting. That is how I am. That is how I was made to be. But guess what? First of all, I overcame that. I used to be pretty shy. I used to be very introverted. Guess what? I get in front of a camera, I'm a different person. I get into a crowd of people. You don't hear me talk, but one-on-one or in front of a camera, things just click. On the phone, any of you guys who have talked to me, you guys know exactly how I am. I'm going to tell you my mind. I am going to tell you exactly what I think of different things. And if I don't like something that you're saying, I'm going to tell you. Each and every single person that knows me knows that that's the way I am. But going back to the election and responsibility, we are American citizens. It is your civic duty to get out the vote. It is your civic duty as an American to talk to your representatives. That is something that anybody who's taken civics, that is something that they teach in civics class. Jury duty is a civic duty. It is something that we take seriously. That is something that we have to go and do ourselves. We are ordered to go. Sometimes we're not able to serve. Sometimes we are. But guess what? We do our part. When there's a need that arises, if we're able, we can help. But when it comes to the election and it comes to enacting change, there is only one person and one person alone who can fix the problems, who can actually talk to the representatives about it. And if enough people talk to the representatives, then change will happen. It is already starting to happen. You bear responsibility for your person. You are responsible for yourselves. So move forward. Talk to your friends. Talk to your neighbors. Do the talking to the people. Guys, I am not the best person out there for spouting. I am not a person that is very even keeled, and I get jumping into the emotion, and I just start hammering things. But guys, I can't be the only person out there talking. I can talk to you guys. I can talk to my friends in the grocery store. I can talk to my wife. I can talk to my family. Guess what? I talk to my family. My family ignores me. Does it bother me? No. I talk to random strangers in Menards. I talk to the cashiers. I talk to everybody that I can get my hands on. If I'm there, how's your day going today? Well, it's been going pretty great. So how things been going in your life? How are you liking the gas prices? Stuff like that. When you start conversations and they always ask you the same thing. Have you found everything that you're looking for? Right? I think everybody can agree with that. They always ask, have you found everything you're looking for? Yeah. How's your day going? So on and so forth. Those are conversations that they initiate. Use it. It is not a difficult task. And I know some people are introverted. Guess what? I am too. Outside of here, in a crowd, talking to other people that I don't know very well, I am introverted, but I've learned to use those opening lines to actually get in and get these conversations done. So that's my rant for the evening.
Wow.
So
Stir it up, little darling. Set you on fire.
now I have to go back through I have to go back through a bunch of comments. So bear with me, guys. Jason, go ahead, talk.
Oh no, I'm not getting involved again. I set you this time. Peaches, that's good. I like that one. This just in. Breaking news. Biden told Putin he will circle back. Yeah, he usually does follow up with that.
I see this happening all the time. So do I truly believe that Trump has a extremely good chance? Even guys, this dumpster fire called the Biden administration, it will crash and burn. Do I wish they would? No. But Detroit, when the election, before the election, Detroit, he actually went down 7 Mile and 6 Mile Road, which are in the ghettos. there were more Trump signs than Biden signs. And that's in the ghetto. That's in the poorest neighborhoods. What does that tell you? People are definitely moving forward. Now I have to go to our dumb city council debates. Run for city council. That would, guys. That's the thing. We have to get involved. Go to your county commissioners meetings. Go to your city council meetings. That is how we move this country forward. That is how we get these power seats back. There is a lot of stuff that we can do. And I know people are very people get kind of worked up when I start going off on my rants, but guys, there's a point to them. And if I have to condense it down to a shorter video, I can do that. Just let me know.
You should take that rant and shut and close it down or shrink it down.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Because I'm just sitting back going, okay, let's see here. What's Shane got going?
But guys, I know we have kept people enthralled for an hour and 27 minutes and 35 seconds. Yes, I have a timer. So, guys, you guys have a microphone and you have a pen. Use them. The silent majority can no longer stay silent. God bless y'all. God bless the United States of America. We will see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.